We're going to go through the hip flexor stretch now. So again, the why, how to start, how to progress. The why, pretty self-explanatory. If we're looking at the split, I need my hip flexor to be mobile. I need to be able to get that straight line and to be able to get the front split. So, when we're talking about the back leg, I need to be able to get that on both sides. So, how to start? Again, just put something under your knee if you're doing it on a wooden floor. And you just want to be able to get into the position similar to the last one where we can squeeze our glute. So even if you're only starting from somewhere like here, like you're not going to be starting way out here, I would have started back in here too. So you need to be able to get into this position where you can squeeze your glute and tilt your pelvis. So just by kind of tucking your pelvis underneath and squeezing the glute, you'll really feel it in the hip flexor. So that's what you need. There's no point being out here and kind of bent over and you're not feeling anything in your hip flexor. Like I've been saying, these are all about the intent and where you're feeling it. Nobody can know this except you, and that's why I'm giving you these cues. But the main thing is you need to be feeling it in the hip flexor, or else you're not going to be improving the mobility in your hip flexor. So squeezing the glute, once you squeeze the glute then and lean a bit forward, you should feel it in your hip flexor. You're going to find your own starting point, but that's what you need. You need to be able to squeeze the glute, and you need to actually feel it in the areas that we want. So how to progress then? I suppose that in the couch stretch, what we were trying to do was move back towards the heel and then keep going backwards. So the goal in that one was to move backwards, but the goal in the hip flexor one is actually to move forwards. So let's say if I was to start here, squeezing the glute, I can feel it there. Okay, over the weeks, I'm going to try and move forward. So I'll be going further down, and that's how you're going to progress it, obviously at your own pace. And then the end goal, like I said, once you keep going, you'll eventually get to a stage where you can get that straight line, even without a warm-up, like I'm showing you. So that's what you want. You want to be able to get that straight line, or else you're not going to be able to get the splits, as the hip flexor is going to be limiting you.